Do you remember the story you told me about Walter Jones and the charcuterie board?
Yes, I do.
I have an update on this story.
Oh,
do you want to tell people what the story is?
Let's
just say this. Well,
sure.
We could sum it up by saying
I'd like to hear your version.
you were serving charcuterie boards before it was as mainstream as it is now.
So listen, we would host a lot of teammates at our house all the time. You know, usually new players, but you know, sometimes offensive line. And Walt, being just the most honest person ever, he said to me one time, he said, Hasselbeck, man, why, this is what he said, okay, I'm quoting Walter Jones, why do white people always serve cheese and crackers? And I said, Walt, it's a charcuterie board, man. And he was like, nobody likes that. And I was like, this whole time we'd been serving that. And I'm like, well, what would you like? And so he kind of, he opened my eyes to like some better things to serve. The charcuterie never really went away, but I do think, like in all seriousness, there's something to like being in a football team and being in a locker room, and Walt's from Alabama and I'm from Boston, and like everyone's from somewhere different. And having these conversations, or like Walt opened me up to pecan pie.
It's pronounced pecan pie.
Well, he says pecan, so I say.
That's true. I'm not going to.
But I had never even had it. Like I had never had. I didn't know what Chick-fil-A was, you know? And so I thought it was a place in the Atlanta airport that sponsored college football games. So I think I just really appreciated it. And that would be an example. I'm not doing a great job. How much cheese am I doing here?
Well, the whole block. So this is going to be really interesting. But here's my update on that story.
All right, what do you got?
I literally talked to Walt at an event a month ago. Do you know what business he's getting into?
All of them?
Charcuterie boards.
That's amazing. Well, Walt also
like designing. I don't mean just the board. I mean like designing how to actually. He's doing it all. Designing how to put the cheese and the crackers on the board. That's amazing. You started
I feel like
that.
I got the start. Let's go. I mean, it started with the Jones Soda Company, and now we're at the charcuterie board.
Did you ever get busted by the NFL uniform police?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Why?
They're terrible. They're like the Gestapo. They're brutal.
I really did
my
not
rookie
expect
year,
that
my
conversation
rookie year,
to go that way.
I got fined for socks. I was showing too much white or too much green.
Too much leg.
I wasn't showing any leg, but like there's like your calf has, it's a terrible thing. And there's no real consistency, or there wasn't real consistency. So I think I made $70 to play in my first preseason game. I got fined $5,000. Yeah.
For your uniform?
That's the fine. So I appealed it, and they actually let me win that appeal because it was my first time. But they said the next time you get this, it's going to be $10,000. And I made $70 to play in the game. It's a messed up system. Another time I got fined for uniform was my shirt tail was untucked or came untucked. And so Eric Kennedy, the equipment guy for the Seahawks, he made me a jersey when we were in the AFC West with those uniforms, the throwbacks, where basically it was like Velcro inside my pants. So it was like, you know, the linemen though, a lot of those guys, they'll wear like a onesie, like a newborn baby would wear, so that, you know, you can't pull on their jerseys and all that stuff. So no, there's a lot that goes into that.
You know what? I'd actually like that shirt that Velcros into my pants. That would be really helpful. Yeah. It would be very helpful.
We ended my career though with like an elastic. It was just like an elastic, you know. So it's, you know, a little bit better.
That's smart.
But I mean, the list of regrets, they start early. Like my very first touchdown pass in the NFL, Monday Night Football, fake field goal against Randy Moss and the Vikings. I've got this celebration planned with my teammate, Jeff Thomason, who went to Oregon. And we've got this great celebration plan. And he changes the plan after he catches the touchdown. He instead does like what he called the flying T. His celebration was like this. It was like an ode to his family, the Thomasons. Hey, Thomasons. It was like a superhero thing. And I'm running down there and I'm like, oh, okay, you changed the plan. All right, whatever. I'm just going to like jump on top of you. Well, as I'm in the air, a bunch of people rush him and the pile moves. And I literally face plant like off of a diving board that was my first touchdown. And it just, I got a bunch of those. Like it didn't, that was bad. But, and very embarrassing.
That's what makes you very relatable though.
Well, I can't like grating cheese, you know?
It's like grating cheese, not...
Live and learn.
I Cook, You Measure is presented by Safeway, who welcomes everyone at the table through the Nourishing Neighbors program. You can donate in stores or by visiting nourishingneighbors.com.